some kits and some builds I've done. Cause model building is supposed to be fun. So push play and away we go. It's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Yeah, it's time for the Glue Bomb Show. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Hey everybody, Dave Weiss here for the Glue Bomb Show. There's a confession I have for you. There are not many modern cars that make me drool a little bit. But there is one. And I've wanted a model of this since they came out. And I finally found one. Found it at Hobby Lobby. It's the Corvette Stingray Z51, the mid-engine Corvette. I just think this thing is about the coolest thing ever. I know I'll never own one. They're too expensive and they're not practical. And to be honest with you, as I get older, I have a feeling I'd have a harder and harder time getting in and out of one. However, that being said, this thing is pure cool. I love these cars. So I'm going to unbox this one for you. I couldn't believe it. I had to make a quick stop at Hobby Lobby for something else, and they had their 40% off sale. And I decided, you know what? I want this one. I'm going to pick it up. Now, I don't think I'm going to do the blue. A lot of times I'll build them straight up with the box art, but I've seen this in so many cool colors that I want to do something different. I want to do something that's really wild, but I haven't figured out what that is yet, so we'll have to see. But anyway, let's have a look at what's inside. I noticed it's a convertible. I'd rather have a hard top. I'm hoping there's a hard top. Yes, there is. There's a hard top in here. It shows it red on the side of the box. So that's what I want. I want the hard top. So, my goodness, this box is tight. I try to show these to you guys as they're coming out that I see them the first time, same as you do. And unless I get have to do a second take, that's what I do. However, you guys may not see this because I'm having a hard time getting it open. I really don't want to mangle the box, but man, this is tight. Sounds like there might be a lot of plastic in here. What do you think? So, I'm going to start off with the clear. The clear glass you can see in here. I'm not going to take these out. They have side windows, windshield, and then they have, I assume these are like a wing window, and then your headlight covers. So, it's because there's a second sprue in here. This has your clear back window, some other little side windows, and I'm not sure what this is, assuming might be for the dash, but I'm not positive. You've got these really low profile tires. 4 of those, really nice. I'm not really a big fan of low profile tires, but I have a feeling this thing needs them because of how low it sits. The other nice thing about low profile tires is there's no temptation to paint the white letters on them. Anyway, so let's go right into the body. I didn't bring my scissors along, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. All right, here's our body. So you can see the size of it. It's not huge. This, I think, is a 1/24th scale. Sorry, don't mind me. There you go, 1/24th scale. And then I've got some other, looks like parts for the headlights, taillights, and assorted other body parts. And then I'm going to turn this computer back. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's a lot of plastic in this box. That's why it was so hard to open it. Here we have our, I don't know. When it's mid-engine, is it called a hood? Good question. I ask that question every time I build something that doesn't have the engine in the front. Ordinarily, I'd say where it belongs, but let's face it, what makes this one so cool is the fact that it is mid-engine. There is your back hood, let's call it that. Your seats, some of the body trim, and that looks like that's the roof. And I'm not sure what that one is. That's the thing when you're not used to building this type of kit. something very different. So, you know what? While we're in here, let's have a look at the instruction manual, because it is pretty cool. This must be Revell of Germany, I'm guessing, because the instruction sheets are much nicer than most of the ones that I've seen. So here you got your full color instructions. It gives you all the helpful hints. Parts, complete list of parts. And required paint colors are in here too. There's quite a few required paint colors. I don't have all those, so. Oh, and then the actual instruction sheet is not full color, but it does give you a really nice, nice illustration of everything. Oh, actually, this does. It calls out all the sprues, and then you've got your engine construction. And, I mean, these instructions are really kind of beautiful. Looks like beginning the chassis construction, and they do have all the paint colors called out as to how they're going to be. It doesn't look terribly complex, which makes me happy, but it is a skill level 4, which makes me wonder if I'm missing something. Here we've got a bunch of different, this looks like, oh, it must be Revell of Germany, because you have two choices, right-hand drive or left-hand drive. Yeah, we're going to make this one the American way. Again, it tells you how to paint the parts, tells you how to do all the different detail painting, and again, how to paint all the parts and as you're assembling it. And then finally, on the back, a little decoration guide. So it's a really cool little kit. Let's see what remaining parts are in here. Okay, that looks like the interior pan, the rear, the side panels, for the door panels, I should say. Of course, your engine block, seat parts, and looks like a few steering parts in here as well. Mostly engine parts in your dash. Your wheels. Numerous body trim parts and brake drums. Looks like maybe some interior parts as well. So spoiler, ground effects, some various other parts, windshield wipers, headers, mirrors, a few things I can't quite identify because I'm not looking at the instruction sheet right now. You have your, oh, there is the dash. I'm not sure what that other part was then. Basically, a lot of engine parts and other detail parts for the body. And then finally, we have this massive filled-in chassis, wheel wells, and looks like a few more engine and drivetrain parts. So that is the kit. Now, you might be noticing something's missing. You know what's missing? A chrome sprue. And I'm happy about that in a way. Number one, because I don't need to put chrome wheels on it. I'd like to put something more kind of cool like black wheels or something, or maybe even matching the body color. Also, it's not going to have chrome suspension parts, which are bare to glue together. Instead, I'm going to be able to build this thing and paint it as I go, and hopefully I'll have a really solid build when it's done. Guys, I have a lot of kits sitting right now waiting to go together, and I was really trying hard to get more kits built. But I have to admit, this one's giving me a little bit of shiny object syndrome, and part of me wants to dig right into it. I am going to resist at least long enough to get 2 more builds done. So, but likely you will see this go on to the table pretty soon. That's what I have for you for today. Model building's supposed to be fun. This one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I may never get my hands on a real one, but I'm going to enjoy having this one on my shelf. So take care, guys. That's what I have for you for today. God bless.